It looks so much better than I even imagined. I cannot believe this is our house. We're beginning the process of renovating our floors, and I am so excited. Ever since we bought this house last summer, I've just been looking at it like this. Obviously, when you buy a home, ideally you would like for it to have all of the modern updates that you want already in it, but we found out pretty quickly that anything really updated was going to be out of our budget. So we knew we were going to have to buy something that was a bit older and change it over time. So right now, the majority of our first floor is tile. And then in addition to the tile, we have some patches of hardwood, and then we also have a decorative carpet going up our stairs. And I think all three of them in the same space really clashes. So we're going to be tearing all of this out and doing one continuous hardwood flooring on our first floor and up our stairs. The company that we're ordering from is called From the Forest. I discovered them while browsing for hardwood flooring online, and I loved them so much that I actually reached out to them and asked if they would like to partner with me on this video, and they said yes. So huge thank you to From the Forest for partnering with me on this video. They have been so helpful and so wonderful to work with. What stood out to me about From the Forest is 100% of their raw materials are sourced exclusively from responsibly managed forests in the US. But then in addition to that, I liked that all of their flooring looked good. Modern, beautiful. When I was looking at all of their flooring shades, I felt like any of them were going to look fantastic and were the type of aesthetic I was going for. The reason we're going with engineered wood over solid wood, and I believe the reason that engineered wood has gotten so popular, is because in humid environments like Texas, solid wood flooring is known to warp from the moisture in the air. It's why tile is so popular here, but engineered wood, because only a portion of the plank is solid wood, it's much less likely to warp and it withstands humid climates much better. So these are the 5 sample shades that I chose. The color I had in mind was something on the light to medium end and not too cool and not too warm. All of these are from the Woodland Treasures collection. They're white oak. I think that this one is too light for what I'm looking for, and this one is too dark for what I'm looking for. Here's what they look like compared to the old hardwood and the tile. So my 2 favorites are Zion and Biscayne. My husband's 2 favorites, however, are Voyager and Biscayne. So I think we're going with Biscayne, and that's actually my favorite between these 2 here. I just think it looks really beautiful and classic, and it has a hint of warmth, but you can see compared to this, like it's not like a yellow flooring. Today is the big day. The floors are starting. It's early. I haven't brushed my hair yet. Here's the current state of our garage. It is very crammed. We have all the flooring down here. We also have tons of baseboards painted and ready to go. But here's a look at the flooring.
We met on the battlefield, drink from the ladle by the moon. The blood expand across the fields like chrysanthemums in blue. It's the wind, so much to feel, and we're all just stuck inside.
Day 2, it's coming along. It's freezing in here because we've had to leave all the doors and windows open, and it's been like 30 some degrees outside, so it's very cold. And it already feels different. It's really exciting to see the floors without the tile and the carpet on them. I cannot wait to see it once they start laying the actual planks down.
I need that old love, and I'm swimming in the dark. I need that cool love, and I'm frozen from the start.
Okay, it's been a few days. The contractors are gone. The flooring is all done. Our stuff is all moved back, and I can't believe this is our house. exactly what I wanted. I also love the variation in the planks. There's a lot of different grain patterns and I love the knots. There's not a single thing I would change about it. And honestly, I'm a little relieved because I feel like picking a flooring color is a little like picking a paint color. It's hard to look at a small sample of it and visualize what it would look like on a large scale throughout your home. And especially if you've never done it before, like when I painted my first several rooms, I did not pick the right shade because I wasn't good at gauging how bright it was really gonna look or how dark it was really gonna look on the wall. So I was really hoping when I saw this on a larger scale that it would look like what I wanted and not be too light or too dark or too much variation or not enough. And I would say the tone of the wood is a very classic, natural color. It's definitely not cool toned, but it's also not really warm toned. It just has like a natural wood warmth to it. Also, I am so happy with how the stairs turned out. We weren't really sure how we were going to do these at first. And then our contractor told us that he knew a guy who will take your actual wood flooring planks and custom craft stair noses for you out of them so that you can use your floor wood on the stairs as well, so everything matches. And it turned out so beautifully because you get all of the natural variation that's in your flooring all the way up your stairs. Another area I'm so happy with is the sunroom. This was tile before, and something about this being wood in the living room and then changing to tile in the sunroom made it feel kind of cut off from the rest of the house and kind of cold. And now with the wood in here, it just feels so much warmer and brighter. And then also now we actually have flooring up to our fireplace, which is filthy. This needs to be cleaned after this project. But if you follow me on Instagram, you might have seen this renovation in my stories. We did this a few months ago. It used to be tile, but it had been chalk painted white and a chalk painted gray mantle. We decided to tear it out and do a stucco fireplace, and I'm so happy with how it came out. It's just very simple, very clean lines. But we changed the footprint of the fireplace when we redid it. So actually for the last few months, we've had concrete subfloor right here that we've just been hiding under a rug. So it's nice now to actually have the floors cut to it. So that's it for the first major renovation in the house. It is so exciting to see things transform. I know I said earlier that ideally when you buy a house, you would like for it to have all the things that you want already in it, but there is something really fun about the process of choosing those things yourself and seeing the transformation happen yourself. Huge thank you again to From the Forest for partnering with me for this project. I am so happy with these floors. If you're looking for new flooring, I highly recommend them. Thanks for coming along with me on this one, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.